Welcome to mobi.Locate. Today we are going to look at the analytics portion of mobi.Locate, our GPS fleet tracking solution. The analytics portion of the application allows you to view past data to perform investigation and trend analysis at corporate, division, region, branch, and driver levels. Let's log into mobi.Locate now. Upon logging into the application, you'll be presented with three tabs in the upper right-hand corner. Let's select the tab labeled Analytics. Initially, you will see a wealth of information at your disposal as the summary screen is displayed. This screen gathers the metrics you see here based on the date range provided in the upper right-hand corner. This date range is fully selectable and allows the user to display only the information for the date range they are concerned with. The summary screen immediately displays the metrics that are critical to managing the branch location. In this screen, you will find actuals, month-to-date, quarter-to-date, and year-to-date data for all your key metrics, which include revenue, cost, distance, time, visits, and drivers. Each individual metric can further be analyzed by selecting one of the metric icons on the far left-hand side of the screen. For example, when we click on revenue, you will notice that data is not only shown for the branch location, but it is also shown for the region, division, and corporate levels. This will help the branch manager stay involved in the metrics not only for his or her own branch, but see exactly how his or her branch compares to the rest of the company and adds to the company's bottom line. Let's continue to examine our revenue by selecting a region. Let's look at the Texas region. And now let's choose the Austin branch. Now we can continue to examine our revenue by selecting a driver. Let's look at Frank Akers. Upon selecting a driver, you'll notice that the screen is updated with the dates listed below the driver's vehicle ID or name. In this instance, you will see that 2013, 11/19 or November 19th of 2013. It displays the actual revenue produced for that day, as well as showing the month-to-date, quarter-to-date, and year-to-date totals for that driver. If we would like to drill down further to see just how that driver was able to earn the amount of revenue listed, we can click on that date. Let's click on November 19th now. Upon clicking that date, the application will take us to the complete driver information for the day. We can see a map of where the driver started the route and the sequence in which the driver stopped at different customer locations. Pulling your attention to the bottom of the screen, you will notice that there are colored labels for each type of stop. This helps the management team see what POIs the driver is stopping at very quickly. In this view, we have the ability to zoom in or zoom out and view the map in overview mode or satellite mode. And recently we have added the driver aspect view, which shows the road as the driver would see it traveling from point to point throughout the day. We also have the ability to click on one of the vehicle stops for additional details. Let's click on a stop now. When selecting a stop, mobi.Locate will show us the point of interest, name. It will show us the point of interest type. We will also see the address of the location, the driver number, the arrival date and time, as well as the visit and travel durations. As we scroll down beneath the map, you will find the driver's scorecard for the day. The driver's scorecard shows us the schedule board for the day, which includes when the driver left in the morning, what customers the driver visited, the amount of drive time to each stop, and if you mouse over one of these stops, you'll find the name, type of stop, address, and duration of the stop. The radio button to the left allows you to see this information in both duration and sequence views. Let's look at the sequence view. Beneath the schedule board, you will see additional metrics that not only show us the actuals for the day, but also the totals for the month to date, quarter to date, and year to date. This information will help you to manage your drivers efficiently, helping them to achieve revenue targets, produce drive time, and overall time for each period displayed. If we go back to the Analytics tab in the upper right-hand corner of the screen, you will notice that it brings us right back to the summary screen, showing the revenue information where we left off. We can also select any of the other metric icons on the far left-hand side of the screen to analyze the data and view the current branch details alongside the region, division, and corporate metrics, giving you complete insight into your organization. Let's select cost. When we select cost, you will notice the summary screen is updated with the actuals, month to date, quarter to date, and year to date data for the driver, branch, region, division, and corporation. The same is true if we go back to the left-hand side of the screen and click on Distance, Time, Visits, or Drivers. Let's click on Distance now. As always, we have the ability to drill down all the way to the driver's map and scorecard of the day to see how each of these metrics were achieved. No matter what industry you're in, mobi.Locate's features are designed to help you meet and surpass your most challenging requirements. Since you've invested heavily in vehicle assets, field training, and staff resources, it only makes sense that you would want to ensure that investment. Thank you for taking time to review our analytics training session today. If you have any questions, please contact our support department at support@mobicorp.com.